Shoot. Goats, man. I always think you're missing something. I don't have my rope to hold you in. There's that. Whew, y'all got me sweating this morning. Found the wire. Let's hope that holds. Well, it's been a while since we've done this, ain't it, hon? You're next. You gonna get your set in here in just a second. I'm almost done with her. Patience, little Ethel. Now. All right, Ethel, you know that ain't where you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. There you go. Good girl. Good. All right, those switcheroo. Ethel's in. Anna's done. I'm letting her still eat by herself over there. And everybody else is still blocked out of the barn. But this is what I'm talking about. So she's a full-blooded son. And first off, look at this udder. I mean, it is so full and huge. And then nice big teats, especially for a man with big hands. I mean, it is easier to hold. And I love them. And they pump us so much milk. So it didn't show, but all the other animals, goodness, we're out here eating, and I just closed our big gate here and have that gate closed. That way it's just me and the milking goats. Everybody else is out eating and they can't get in and disturb it. Because as you can tell, it's nice and loud. If you hear Benny barking, he's protecting his food right now.
All right, so I've got our filter with our little disc inside. That is what gets anything out, this little piece right here. And it clamps down with this little piece. And then we're going to filter it into, this is a half-gallon jar. I don't know if it'll be that much or if it'll be more, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so we filled that up, and I think I've still got probably another half-gallon, so I gotta go find a jar. And it filled it up just a little bit from the top, but it's basically full. So that's a gallon from just 2 goats, Anna and Ethel. Okay, now it's time to make breakfast. So we're gonna make some oatmeal this morning. So we've got our milk in the pan, and we're just gonna let that heat up a little bit, and then we're gonna add our oats. Okay, we're gonna add in our cup of oats. We're gonna add in about a tablespoon of chia seeds. And then we're gonna let that cook. We're gonna stir it, make sure we keep stirring it so that it doesn't stick or burn. We'll watch it to see if we need to add more milk, but we're just gonna stir it. All right, it's done. I mean, you know, it could go however much longer you want it to, but now we're gonna add in about a tablespoon of flaxseed oil. And a little, oh, there goes the cap. A little bit of vanilla. Okay, we've got it in our bowls. Excuse me, and here's where you can get fun. You can do honey or maple syrup, cinnamon. We've got strawberries, grapes, blueberries. You just make it yours, bananas, whatever you want to do.
All right, I couldn't take you outside because I don't know if y'all remember, what was it, like a year ago, I guess, when that crash happened and where that guardrail's not, and I kept hearing that guy yell help. Well, that car wreck, and then now there was another one that recently happened that like Jed heard all the way up at the top of the land. Anyways, they're putting a guardrail up finally because people keep crashing in the hole. And so it's really loud outside. But kids, myself, Jen, we all just got done doing a nice workout. It was leg day. Eesh, gosh, it hurt. And then now we are making a nice healthy lunch that anybody can do. So went outside and I grabbed some, I'm shaking, grabbed some dill and then some mountain mint. I wish I had the record button on it. She just chopped that daggone cucumber right there on the countertop. There's a cutting board right there. Anyways, so what we are making is actually very simple. We're basically making a veggie wrap. However, we want it with a tzatziki sauce.
Mm-hmm.
The tzatziki?
Something like that.
Well, around here you ain't gonna find no tzatziki sauce anyway, so you gotta make it homemade. And that's what the dill and the mint's for. So right now she's grating up a cucumber. This is gonna be the longest part, but once you have it made, you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
So she's grating up a cucumber right now. You're gonna need Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. We'll just show you, which that'd be easier. Huh?
All that.
Oh, all that. Grating cucumber. This is balsamic vinaigrette. It actually asks for red wine vinegar.
Yeah.
This is balsamic vinegar. But we didn't have that, so we're switching it up.
See how it goes.
Yeah. You're going to need some extra virgin olive oil, some minced garlic, Greek yogurt, salt, mint, and dill.
Okay, we've got our grated cucumber. The next step is we're going to bunch it up and we're going to squeeze all the liquid out. So there's already a lot in the bowl, but we don't want that liquid in our sauce, so we're just going to squeeze as much as we can out, and then we'll add it to our jar. Okay, the next step is we're going to add in our Greek yogurt. Okay, the next step is our garlic. Next step is just a little bit of olive oil.
Just a little.
Just a dash of balsamic. Sorry.
That's going to taste balsamic-y.
And a pinch of salt. And then we mix it all up. And I'm putting this in a jar because I'm going to keep it in the fridge. Obviously, we're not going to use all this today. And it'll last a few days in the fridge, probably like a little less than a week. But I can just put a lid on this and sit it in there.
Good?
It's good. It's so fresh.
That is
It's
amazing.
so good. And then we're going to top it with the herbs.
The dill and the mint.
And it'll be even better.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
That's
So
good.
the best way I can compare it to is if you had a garden fresh cucumber and you had a really nice ranch, but you just blended it all together. It's so good and fresh. That's really good. Does not taste like yogurt at all.
No.
And the balsamic vinegar, I think, is tip top.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay, so now this sauce that we made, that we refrigerated for a little bit, is what's going to go on our lunch. So we're going to spread that on one of these whole grain tortillas.
Tortilla.
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 Tortilla. That's tequila.
Tequila. Yeah, tequila. Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Only in Mexico. Now we're going to take our herbs. We're going to sprinkle them on top. We're not going to use too much because they are very fresh and they're very potent. Do we just want to put the rest of those in the jar, I guess?
Yeah, just top it in there, mix it in, you know what I'm saying?
All right, next we're going to do a layer of spinach.
The spinach is so big.
Okay, next we're going to take some thinly sliced cucumbers and we're going to pile those on top. Next we're going to do a bell pepper. And then we're going to do some sliced Kalamata olives. And then Zach's going to have pepperoncinis on his, but I am not.
I like all the things, Annie.
Olives are strong. And the last step is some crumbled up feta.
All right, let's plate this bad boy. So we're going to take it over to my cutting board. If you wanted to know, I used to work at Taco Bell. Been a while, though.
Shows.
Oh my gosh, it's too full. All right. It's going to be like a Qdoba or Chipotle burrito.
There you go.
I don't think we're going to be able to cut it, honey.
No cuts. That's fine.
Yeah. So you could then grill this if you wanted to. We want to eat it cold. There you go.
Yummy.
And then we're going to have some pretzels on the side with a little bit more of that homemade tzatziki sauce.
In case you're curious, the kids are doing a little Mediterranean snack thing, I guess you could say, for lunch. They don't want theirs all together because they're kids, but yeah, they're going to try the sauce, see if they like it.
Lunch was absolutely delicious. It was fantastic. We've done some work outside. Now that the sun finally came out, we got some stuff planned in the garden. Y'all see that in a different video. But I wanted to show you what we're having for a snack in between lunch and dinner. Spoonful of peanut butter, like that extra crunchy, some some celery, and an orange.
Can you cut this up? Take this skin off. Cut it up. Bite-sized pieces.
All right, for dinner, we are doing things, we're using leftovers. So what we make makes a lot. We don't want to waste what we have. So last night we actually had some salmon. This is actually from a new friend of ours that we have. He actually caught this in Alaska, brought it with him, part of a dog trade. Fantastic.
This is so good.
It is so
Best
amazing.
salmon I've ever had in my life.
Actually,
I mean, I can't go back now. Like, I can't eat store-bought salmon.
which is unfortunate because we live in Kentucky, so I don't see us going salmon fishing anytime soon. So we got the salmon. She's got some rice that she has made on a previous meal. And so basically we're going to make like a salmon bowl. Basically like a homemade poke bowl, I guess you could say. I was going to fry the rice. Make it a little fried. She don't like that. So we're going to go throw this bad boy together. So, leftovers are pretty good.
I'm full.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Very full. Rice is very filling.
I'm full all day.
Yeah, we did a pretty nice small portion there because that rice is just going to continue to expand in our stomachs.
Those plates are not big plates. They're like kid plates.
Which is a mine thing, too. You use a smaller plate. You feel like you eat more, you get fuller for it. Most all the hunger and food is all more here than our body's actually saying that we need something. But the reason we've been doing this, we've been on kind of a try to get healthy journey for a while now. Jen, better than I have, has really worked hard. And where we've been talking about the chickweed a lot, it was like, let's start showing some of the stuff that we're eating, some of the other stuff that we're doing to try to also help with our weight management.
Yeah. It's been a good day.
Okay, bye.
Bye.